What we're talking about here is time, and everyone in this industry understands that time is money. This tool will drastically reduce callbacks on repairs. If it eliminates just one callback, it has paid for itself several times over. It helps eliminate overcharging and undercharging of units. Ask yourself these questions. Can every one of my technicians quickly and accurately calculate the CFM output of a unit equipped with a variable speed motor? Are they properly calculating superheat and subcooling? And are they using the correct method each and every time? Almost any technician can make a 10 microfarad capacitor with two 5s, but do they know how to create a dual run with the capacitors that are on the truck? This tool will show them how to do this and so much more. Here's how it works. When faced with any service issue that they don't know how to perform, or maybe they are just unsure of the correct procedure, they simply get out the supercool, scan the QR code with their smartphone. This navigates them to the tutorial library. Once there, they simply choose the tutorial they need, and within minutes they are shown a step-by-step tutorial. It's that simple. Let's watch the video on creating a dual run capacitor with what we have on the truck.
Hello, Brian Knowlton back with another super cool slide rule tutorial. In this tutorial, we will learn how to create a dual run capacitor with two separate capacitors. If you will note, a dual run capacitor is labeled with the following stamped on top. Herm, this refers to the hermetic compressor, fan, and the letter C. The easiest way to ensure you do this correctly, label your replacement capacitor like this. You're going to have a Herm on the larger one, which goes to the compressor, fan on the smaller one, and then label either side with a C. If you have a super cool slide rule, get it out. You will find the instructions for what we are performing right here on the super cool. In this example, we are replacing a 45/5 dual run capacitor with a 40 and a 5. Disconnect the wires to the C first. Put them on the new capacitors as shown here. Next, we are going to add a jumper wire from the compressor capacitor to the fan capacitor right here. Next, connect the wire that went to the Herm at this location and the wire that was connected to the fan at this location. And there you have it. You have just replaced a dual run capacitor with two separate capacitors.
With our tool, all of your technicians become super technicians. The Super Cool Slide Rule is the only tool on the market that provides charging instructions for R22 and R410A in both the superheat and subcooling method, a wet bulb conversion chart, capacitors, rules, practices, and how they should be wired to increase or decrease their capacitance, the Ohm's law wheel and the three-phase conversion formula, all the HVAC formulas you can imagine, the complete system diagnostic chart, series and parallel circuit computations, proper sizing of breakers and wires for electric heat strips, troubleshooting compressors and TXVs. The scanning of this QR code will provide instant access to about 100 tutorials. Open it up and reveal the only duct calculator in the world that sizes every duct material in use today. We're talking rectangular, round metal, duct board, insulation line metal, flex duct. If you can imagine it, it's included with this tool. We have step-by-step instructions for calculating airflow through gas and electric heating units as well as air conditioners, pressure drops and velocity recommendations. Your technician may have access to all this information, but how much of your time and money do they waste by not having it instantly available right at their fingertips? I know a technician who said he didn't need one because he could remove the cover of the unit and a charging chart was printed on the inside of most of the units. How much time is being wasted removing the cover, deciphering those crazy charts where you have to follow this line up, then the other line across, all while holding the panel against the unit to keep the airflow from bypassing the condensing coil. Then the coil has to be reinstalled. The time he saved by eliminating this process will pay for the supercool the second time it's used. The time and money the technicians are wasting are yours. Help them help you by providing them with the right tools.
When you come back from this convention, all your guys are going to ask, what cool thing did you get me? Make sure that cool thing is the super cool slide rule.
Buy it here today. You're going to save 25% off the list price. You're also going to eliminate any shipping and handling charges.